Good morning, vloggers, bloggers, followers. Another great week here. Today, as promised, I decided we would talk about self-esteem this morning. And I'm doing my post a little early for vlogging this week. We're going to try a new schedule and see how it goes with the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as always, the blog postings. But we're going to do vlogs on Sundays now so that it's more uniform. So, some things about self esteem. I've struggled a long time with self esteem. Probably the past 15, 20 years that I've had my diagnosis of autism. I've struggled with it. Um, it's just something I have a trouble with, and I probably always will. But I watched some videos, and I will share the links to them after the video on the video page. But one of the things I learned, a couple of things I learned from this was, is the most important thing to being successful and happy is having a good self-esteem. And, that's a good thing. I think, you have to have that, the positive and the more positive self-talk than negative. But, you just got to have that. If you don't have self-esteem, good self-esteem, it makes coping with things very difficult. And if any autistic needs something to work on, self-esteem is the number one because it makes them feel confident and who they want to be. So, so you should. So how would this be done? You would move forward and focus on the positive. Try to focus on the positive every day, people. Myself, I read the Bible, but not everybody does that, and that's okay. Um, look for something inspiring, a good YouTube video, something like that. Um, you should make a daily log of things that are, that went good of the day. I did been doing that this week since the new vlog weeks. So I have a journal down here below my desk that I keep every day. I write down three things that are positive and that have positively something positive somebody positive said to me or something I felt good doing. Um, you should look at that log when you're struggling because I've have already and it's helped some. You know, evident when you're overcoming a challenge, and I know there's some of us such as myself with anxiety and autism, and it can be hard. But you have to look at how far you've come. As far as what you want to do as far as your next step or whatever. Um, you just gotta you gotta look at how far you've come and your evidence that you can come this far if you have. And I've come lots of I've come lots of leaps and bounds over 35 years, 20 since being officially diagnosed. And I just feel that um, it shows that I can do it. So it's a common debilitative factor if you have a bad self-esteem, but in turn, it's okay to be yourself. And I think that's the hardest thing I've had to do is accept that I am autistic. I sound different. I have that traditional autistic sound. Um, it's not the pleasant voice. It's like the voice, of who I am. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, that's just too flippin' bad. You have to be true to yourself. Be who you really are, is basically what that says. And note the well times. Note the times you are well and have a good spirit. Um, you know, when we have to watch out for the naysayers though, because the naysayers they draw unhappiness to your feelings and they make you feel bad for yourself. And I had a lot of that, for a long not so much from my family, but from people who said, you're never even gonna get to tech school, and you're not even gonna, stay here, and you're not even gonna make the 2 week evaluation period. You're not gonna go to this bigger high school, and you're not gonna make it all day, with It's just there was just so many unknowns in life, but I had so many critics in life tell me I was not gonna get anywhere or not doing something, and I've done it. I've overcome so many things. You know, um, if you love it, do it. That's one vlogger said, if you love to do something, just do it, and it makes you feel good. I enjoy vlogging. I enjoy doing some other things, and I've been really working on those over the weekend. So you just got to enjoy what you do, and practice makes perfect. If you practice them good positive thoughts over and over again, it'll come into play, and I'm hoping that's what the journal will do. So I read another blogger of his to the Adult Autism Network, and his name was John Williams, and he had a art exhibit in Massachusetts, and he talked about how he was an artist in residence in a gallery, and how at his premiere night how it was so stressful, being part of something new, and how would the critique be, how would they accept him, selling the artwork. And he said a few things that stuck with me. You have to know what's going to be unexpected, and know there will be things that will be unknown. You have to learn how to speak with proper speech and diction. Maintaining eye contact is a big thing. When I started my job 10 years ago, it was one of the biggest things I had trouble with. And now I just do it like a pro. And now they say about eye contact in the autism community, a lot do not experience it the way they should. And I think for me, it's more of not it's more of the embarrassing or the shy moments. But now I can pretty much, I'm looking at you in the camera. Um, I don't feel embarrassed about my body anymore, even though it does need some work. You know, I think that's the key. Um, it's key for a continuous talk. To look somebody in the eye and talk, and actually carry a conversation with an interest that they are in. But not go too overboard if it's your interest. Of your fascination. Um, So how does one calm that down? They would take more breaks. They would focus on their strengths, plan the opportunities, and of course, be yourself. So hopefully, with watching those four vlogs that I watched over the last week, doing my research, hopefully that put some spark into your eyes, and hopefully put some self-esteem in your way. Um, I know it has for me, and I feel good about myself for the most part this week. Um, it's just something you have to work on every day, and it's a struggle. And I don't know, it's with COVID and everything. It can be difficult, and it can be rough to feel good about yourself. But I know that I'm safe and I'm happy, and that I'm taken care of, and I can make it. So with that, I want to thank you for watching this video on self-esteem. As always, like, follow, subscribe this video on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Dustin's Dynasty. DustinsDynastyUSA.com is my website. Thank you and have a nice day.